this is what
Bam.
this side looks like.
You like that?
I haven't sat on this side in this room before. Like, you guys are lit.
Producer Big Mike from the KYGO Morning Show.
Hey.
Joining us on the Big Dumb Post Show today. Fizz is out sick.
Is this the mic that he used? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was weird, too, because on Friday, remember we played that game, Lick the Microphone?
Yeah, well, here I'm
It was
at.
it was a super fun game. And now here you sit. So
I'm
there you
here.
go.
It's quite, it gives me an appreciation of this side of the camera. I'm usually over there just making fun of you guys for looking at your phone and not being prepared.
Can I tell you a secret now that you're here and not him?
Yes, please.
If you look back, and Matt knows this, Matt, who produces our Big Dumb Post Show, knows this. I don't think Fizz does. If you look back when we first started the Big Dumb Post Show, the color of lights were opposite. So where I was sitting, it was the yellow light, and these are KYGO colors, right? I don't know if anyone hasn't caught that.
Yeah.
And after the Big Dumb Post Show one time, I'm like, hey, I think I really like the blue. I think the yellow kind of washes me out. And then I used to go, don't tell Fizz.
You look really good with the blue behind you. I like that.
I was like, it just kind of like, you know, with my blonde hair, it kind of washed me out. I like the blue better. So that's why there's
I
yellow.
like how
over
you
there
snuck
now.
that in.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Now he's going to know because
I
he's
know.
watching right now.
No, he's not.
Sending us notes.
There's no way that he is out sick today and he's taking any part in this radio show.
Yeah, he's going to be in bed for quite a while.
Yeah.
Super
I
Bowl.
don't
We now know who's going to be at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
It's like the rest of the nation. Who cares?
No.
This entire Super Bowl, the only thing about this Super Bowl that's got anything going for it right now is the fact that Usher is the halftime show, and even that's like a B-.
Well, and that's up in the air now. I mean, Taylor Swift's going to be there. They might give him the boot. They might.
Can you
might step
imagine
aside.
if this year's Super Bowl lineup was the Rihanna halftime show? Oh my God, we would all be like, so you want to go skiing?
Yeah. Well, and the thing about this is like when people are talking about Taylor's travel plans a little more than they're talking about the game. I mean, that shows you where we're at. She's going to be in Tokyo the night before. 17-hour difference. Her show gets done at night. She'll get a private jet. That's an 11-hour flight, maybe 10 if you really put down the gas.
It's really, just let her go. Worked well for the Titanic.
I'm envisioning
that.
like the Chiefs being down like in the first quarter or something, and then just like you feel something in the air and the steam, and then she comes through the wind, and then like Travis does the little heart thing, and they come through and get a victory.
Punchable. It's so punchable.
Bang bang Niner gang.
Here's what can happen with all of that. She can come in and the energy can shift and whatever, but it's like I am getting so over, and I love Taylor. I'm just getting so over seeing it all, you know? And I hate it because football is fun, but it's becoming like I hate seeing Mahomes' family everywhere. I really do. And it's because it's not even just the games, but the way he behaved after that Bills game, and I won't get into sports, but then every single commercial after it, it's them, and it's just overkill all around where it's not interesting anymore. I feel like it's the Kardashians shoved in our face, and this is supposed to be the tradition of football. It's just annoying, and there's no explanation other than
they're
that.
already at the point where they're asking Taylor, hey, do you notice when you're on the screen? So, I mean, everybody's conscious that they're really putting her down our throats in these games. She isn't a part of these games. She's not a factor. Now, look, when he got the touchdown, he put up the heart symbol. Okay, that was cute, fine. But we don't need to see every catch. Her going crazy and excited and
yeah, and here's the other thing too is okay, I need that to stop with the oh my God, Travis just caught a ball. It's his freaking job, and it's like you sell out stadiums everywhere when you come out and you're like, oh, you're here for me. It's been sold out for 2 years.
But
yeah,
as uninterested as people are about it being the Chiefs and 49ers again, this might be the highest rated game ever because people are going to watch for Taylor.
Okay, let's talk our boy Nate Smith. This is the one highlight for me. If you are digging 6 layers deep as to why this could be entertaining, Nate Smith is the most lovable person in country music, and he is a big 49ers fan. So he was really excited. He got to meet a couple of like legends yesterday at the game, which was really cute to see. So if there's a country music tie-in, we can now say Nate Smith is a big 49ers fan.
And look, I'm not a Niners fan or a Chiefs fan, but I hate the Chiefs a lot more than the Niners, so go Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
You're like, didn't Nate Smith, because you lived in Sacramento for a while, didn't he live around you? Or
he was in Paradise, California, so that's like just north. So they had the terrible Paradise fires, and he was up there for that, and that's he referenced like his new single "World on Fire." that's why Fire has such a strong, place in his music. Like, I mean,
Are you serious?
Yeah, the entire Paradise. I mean, it was one of the worst fires in California history.
Yeah, I knew that was serious, but I didn't know that was like if he credited like that part. I knew he lost his house, and that was a big thing. Like when his album or when his first single came out, that had just happened, and he's like, my world literally was like torn
And at
apart,
Country Jam, I helped get his equipment to Country Jam. He may not remember that.
And he doesn't.
But we crammed his guitars and stuff in the KYGO truck.
That's it. Favorite moment of the CMAs, because I don't know if this made it on the air, but you were like, so when we go to the CMAs, Fizz and I were there doing the interviews in these radio rooms, and all these artists come through and whatnot, and Nate Smith sits down and we're like, yeah, and when our producer helped you load your equipment, and he's like,
he wasn't there. His management got it set up. So I mean,
funny.
that's the only reason I got to meet him is because you want to meet Nate, and so then Nate's like, I don't know, I think, yeah, no, he
we
had
have
no idea.
Not let it go.
Nate
And
Smith.
he's just the sweetest person in the world.
If you go to kygo.com or go to our YouTube page, you can pull up the Nate Smith interview, and you could tell he has no idea what you're talking about. You guys were so happy about it. You guys had so much glee in your eyes.
Oh my God. Right. Well, I mean, like, because here's the thing is, if I know a thing or two about overindulging on a story, I get you. So I don't mind. Like, I mean, nobody wants to be like, oh, and I had this mediocre time with this artist that I barely know. No, you want to make a story sound great, which you made it sound great. And then Nate Smith's like, I'm not following.
Well, it was good for me, Nate. It was good for me.
I died. Okay. I'm trying to think of like over the weekend, anything exciting. No, I chilled all weekend. Ian's been gone for like 2 straight weeks. So he was back this weekend, and we did what any couple would do after you don't see each other for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We laid on the couch and watched Castaway.
Oh. Well, if that doesn't scream romance.
Dude, it was so
Wilson!
fun. It was so fun.
Wow.
Like, there are moments where you're just, like, so happy. Matt, you're married, but you're, like, newlywed married. When you're like, what do you want to do tonight? And they're like, nothing. What do you want to do? And I'm like, nothing. And then all of a sudden, like, Castaway started. And then it's that moment where, like, well, I mean, if you want to watch it, I'll watch it if you want to watch it. Well, I mean, only if you want to.
Yeah, but I don't think...
both of you want to watch Castaway. It's a great movie.
Listen, on a regular night, but if you haven't seen each other for weeks, I don't think Matt is coming home to the wifey like, ready for some Castaway?
Do it. You got lots to look forward to right here. This is what it is. And we're like, oh, say Wilson to me, baby. Come
you do
on.
realize that I'm the one doing Dry January.
Come
Why?
on.
I should be the one watching Castaway, just trying to keep 3 hours of my head out of Dry January.
We're sitting there talking about this movie too, and there was one point where like he's been on this island for like 4 years. Can you imagine? People are doing Dry January, and you haven't had a drink in 4 years? God, and you're stuck on an island? And we're like, yeah.
It was a great advertisement for FedEx. Or whatever. We'll get you your package eventually.
And I am a great advertisement for marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to keep it hot. You keep it hot on the weekend.
Well, we're gonna have more marriage tips tomorrow, right here in the Big Dumb Post Show.
Tune in for my TED Talk. There you go. How to succeed. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.